About the floods, Faith?
Yeah, of course. Let's talk a little bit about the heavy rains. You've experienced it, haven't you? They're wreaking havoc in Gauteng, particularly. Hardest hit has been the Vaal area, where some areas, in fact, have been flooded and residents even evacuated.
Authorities have opened 12 sluice gates as the dam exceeded 100% capacity. But as Manqoba Mchunu reports, the worst is yet to come.
Scenes of desperation along the Ritspraat River as heavy rains continue to wreak havoc in the Vaal.
They came to get me out. The water started to come into our container. We had this flood 2 years ago, but it was not that bad. And then we put up this container for if we do flood, so we can come here with the dogs and be safe. And my husband made it 1.2 or something meter in the air. So when the water comes starting there, so yeah, no, it's very, very high, the water. Never seen it like this.
This family is among many others who've been forced to evacuate as flood waters continue to rise.
Been staying in this area for, well, ever since I was born, so it's been about 20 years. And I haven't seen flood waters rise this quickly. We had a flood in 2021, but it, to my knowledge, in this area, as long as we've been staying here, it hasn't been this high. It hasn't risen this quickly. And yeah, I think it's a bit, it's shocking, to be honest, but what can you do?
Several areas along the Vaal River have also been hard hit, with some structures already submerged in water. In the Vaal Over, residents are scrambling to save some of their belongings.
Yes, currently it's very bad. We think it's going to go up worse. A lot of people removed some of their equipment at the bottom, but after all, it's a lot of flood damage. And we haven't had any assistance from the municipality, but at least Water gives us an update. And I just want to say thank you to the staff here that also helped evacuate most of the people's furniture.
Businesses have not been spared either, with some having to close their doors.
We're currently experiencing the flooding since they opened the sluice gates at the Vaal Dam. It has affected the area drastically. Firstly, from tourists coming in as well, also physical and financial implications as well, where we've had to move stock away from our restaurant and pub, which is over the water, particularly at this lodge, and with the loss of fridges and freezers and other equipment as well.
Meanwhile, the Water and Sanitation Department has warned of more possible flooding as more Vaal Dam sluice gates are being opened to ease rising levels.
As a department, we would like to appeal to farmers and communities residing along the Vaal River system to remain alert and evacuate where necessary as flooding approaches, and also to put measures in place to prevent loss of life as well as that of their livestock, and to protect and minimize damage to their properties.
Meanwhile, several parts of Standerton have also been flooded, with flood waters expected to make their way to other parts of Gauteng. Manqoba Mchunu, Ritspraat.